He just started being the worst friend ever. I defended you and go kick it with those same people who didn't like me. You are weird.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
As y'all can see from the title below, I'm gonna be making a story time about how my worst heartbreaks came from my friends. You heard right.
My worst heartbreaks came from the people I called my friends.
And y'all probably like, how the f did a friend break your heart? I'm gonna tell y'all, to me, friend heartbreaks are way worse than romantic. For just for some odd reasons, like your friend is somebody who you love through and through no matter what. And for y'all to have to part ways or something bad happen, that shit really, really hurts. Because it's like, even though you're my friend, you see that part of me that nobody else see. Not even a romantic partner. It's like, I can just be myself and genuinely just be me. So for me to have to part ways with you, that is heartbreaking, okay? Like, I don't know if I'm gonna make this a series or not, but I really want to tell story times about how I parted ways from a lot of my friends and how a lot of my friends were like the cause of like me and how I am now. Like how I'm very cautious of who I bring around, or it takes me a really long time to even become friends with people or get comfortable because I've been through so many heartbreaks dealing with friends. This shit is scarring. It's trauma. They added fucking trauma. Let me make a few disclaimers, real. Before I make this video, I'm not here to bash anybody. I'm not here to tell nobody tea. I'm not here to be messy. I'm here to just tell my story and my point of view of what I went through dealing with the people, okay? So I really anticipated on making this video. Like, I really put some thought into it because me and this person is still cool to a certain extent. Like, we're not as cool as we used to be, but we are still cool. And I didn't want them to like come across this video and they think like I'm like telling their business or whatever, or they feel hit. But I'm genuinely just expressing my thoughts. The same thing that I'm expressing to y'all is the same thing that I expressed to them, and my feelings got unheard, and I keep dealing with the same bullshit that I'm dealing with this friend to this day. They literally just did some weird flaw shit to me 4 days ago. First off, let's give the two characters in this story nickname. We're gonna call my friend Elmo, and we're gonna call his situationship Big Bird. Let me give y'all a little bit of backstory of how me and Elmo met. So all this took place at my previous job that I no longer work at a fast food restaurant. We're not gonna say the name. We're gonna just say Burger King, okay? I didn't work at Burger King, but we're gonna just call it Burger King, okay? Me and Elmo met at Burger King, alright? A fun fact that I want y'all to remember is that Elmo is also 2 years younger than me. So I'm 22, Elmo is 20. This all took place in 2023. This all took place in 2023. We are in 2025, so it happened 2 years ago. So me and Elmo met at Burger King. I worked at Burger King first, and then Elmo got hired. And when I first met Elmo, I didn't like him at first. Elmo was very weird to me. He was very friendly, and he just wasn't giving the vibe of like something that I wanted into a friend, right? So as time went along, we started chit-chatting, we started talking, and we were bonding and connecting, you could say, inside of a way. And we were getting to know each other. So after about a year, I'm gonna say about a year of us kicking it at work and talking only at work and a few times outside of work through like FaceTime and stuff, I decided to just make Elmo my one of my friends, because Elmo was a good person. Once you get past the whole friendly shit that he was pulling and doing and being in everybody's face at the job, he was actually a really good person deep down. He was very communicative about like how he felt. Sometimes he very affectionate, very touchy, something that I was already accustomed to a little bit. And my best friend, y'all already know who my best friend is, something that I was accustomed to with my best friend, but it was coming from a male figure. And if you don't know, now you know. But like, I have a hard time making male friends. So when I came across somebody that was genuine and I feel that would genuinely match my energy and like make my life a little bit easier and give me something I always wanted, was just like that male friend, like my go-to male friend, I would just like,
perfect. Hey, have a good day.
So after a year or so, we started kicking in. After that year, we became really good friends. I'm talking about like hanging out every weekend, on the phone 24/7, talking 24/7. He in and out of relationships. I'm telling him about the people I'm talking to. We was just doing normal guy homeboy. Let's fast forward to 2 years, right? 2023 now. 2 years now. We still working at the same job. The job paying well. We not leaving. It's a fun job. It's a good environment. And one of our managers ended up quitting. One of the managers that ended up quitting, I absolutely hated that. She was a evil witch. When I tell y'all, she was one of the managers that got a mouth.
When I leave, you want to keep doing this. But then when I come around, you don't want to post up. So
that's beside the point. She ended up quitting, which was the best time of my life because I absolutely hated that lady. And we ended up getting her replacement. Now her replacement is from outside of Florida. Let's just say let's say she's from Virginia. We ended up getting a replacement for our manager that quit, and it ended up being Big Bird. Big Bird is not, she doesn't know anything about Florida. She came from Virginia to take that spot at the Burger King because the manager position was paying a lot. I just want y'all to remember that piece of information because this is a vital piece of information because we don't know this lady from a can of paint. This lady could literally be a serial killer and we would not know because she's not from Florida. So it's like she could tell us her name was Bob and we'll believe it. You know what I'm saying? Remember that. Okay? I want y'all to keep that in mind. So Elmo have this thing to where he's attracted to older women. When I mean older, I'm talking about old as hell. Like the ladies can be my mama, his mama, and my fucking grandma. No shade to him, but he literally like grown ass women. I don't know why. Do not ask me why. It's a new person on the block. We got Big Bird walking around, and one day Elmo told me, she was like, "Oh, what do you think about Big Bird?" I was just like, "Oh, she cool or whatever." Like, she cool. I really don't talk to her like that. Like, she cool. And he was just like,
"Oh, I think I like her."
Do not mix work and pleasure at the same time. I told you this before. It didn't work out in the past. The first few times you did it. Do not do this, especially because she's our manager. And if shit gets sticky, where the fuck that blicky? We can't. When shit gets sticky, it's just gonna be mad. I already see how this all played out. It's just not gonna work. At the time, my friend was 19 turning 20. He was 19. He was still in high school because I don't know what happened. It's just something to where he had like started late or whatever. He was 19 in high school. Y'all follow me, okay? Big Bird is new on the block, and over time, he ended up getting a crush on Big Bird, okay? It was nothing too serious. It was just like a playful crush, somebody he thought he was attracted to, whatever. So as time goes along, we get to know more about Big Bird. We get to know Big Bird is from Virginia. Big Bird is new to Florida. She has 3 kids, the age of like 14, 16, and like 18, I think, okay? Her kids was still in high school also as much as my friend. Like, my friend was also in high school at the time. He was still in high school, and she also had 3 kids, and they also was in high school too. And another piece of information that I forgot to add was, y'all, she was 30, like 34. Something like that. She was in her early 30s, if I'm not mistaken. I just know she wasn't 20. I know for a fact she was in her 30s, so I forgot to add that. But a 19-year-old having a crush on a 30-something-year-old, okay? Everything was cool. I did not mind Big Bird and Elmo talking because I genuinely didn't give a fuck. It was, why would I give a fuck? Like, this is not nothing new. You like older women. I'm not surprised. But this is where everything took a turn. One day, one of our coworkers decided to, this is where my best friend come in play. Y'all already know, okay. I don't even have to sit here and introduce her. Y'all already know who my best friend is. So me and my best friend work every job with each other, okay? So it was me, my best friend, and my friend Elmo. We was all working at the same job. Me and my best friend work at jobs. The jobs end up hating us together because we're the dynamic duo. When you see her, you see me. When you see me, you see her. When you see us together, we are forced to be fucking reckoned with. Anywhere we go, every single job we had since the age of 16 till now. We are the dynamic duo, and they know how we coming. So one day, me and my best friend was cracking our inside jokes or whatever, and one of our coworkers, who's a non-factor, we're not giving this bitch no name, one of our coworkers decided to eavesdrop on our conversation that me and my best friend was having. And all of a sudden, word got around that we calling them Dumb and Dumber.
Now who the fuck did that?
And y'all like, who is we? Like, the coworker went back and told Big Bird that me and my best friend was calling her Dumb and Dumber. Okay? That what possesses this coworker to go and tell Big Bird that me and my best friend were talking about her is it's so delusional and so crazy to me, because it's just like, we were having our inside joke together and you decided to ear hustle and run back to the manager and tell the manager that we was calling her dumb and we was calling you dumber. Hours go by at work. One of our managers come up to us, another manager from a different shift. He says, oh, Josh and Kay, I gotta talk to y'all. We like, what's going on? They like, oh, it was around that Big Bird said that you called her Dumb and Dumber. You called her and the other associate Dumb and Dumber. We just want to let you know, like, that's not tolerated. And we looking like, what are you talking about? Me and my best friend so thrilled and confused. We like, what are you talking about? Like, who did we talk about and get into it with? We put the pieces together. Big Bird ran to the upper manager, the general manager, and told the general manager that we were talking about her. Mind you, why would we be talking about you when you're 2 months in, you're fresh, we don't even know you? Okay, let's just start right there. We don't know you. So how can we talk about you? You didn't give us nothing to talk about.
But now we do.
We going about our day. We took a mental note of that. We going about our day. Big Bird giving us this energy like she don't fuck with us, like she like shrugging, like the way she carrying herself is giving she had a problem with us, and we ain't even do nothing to her. Okay, we ain't even do nothing to her. Another one of our managers who's also on her level of management of Big Bird, another manager on her level came up to us and was like, what was going on? I heard this, that, and the third. So me, my best friend, and our other managers, we're talking about it in a circle. All of a sudden,
I hear this agitating, grating voice.
Me and my best friend heard something in the back. Moving around, muffling, mumbling.
Oh, y'all not about to bully me. I ain't no bitch, I ain't no hoe.
Oh, who is you?
Me and my best friend took a look. We said, what the fuck is this bitch even talking about? When I tell y'all, when we said that to each other and to our other manager, that's when shit went down the drain. You wanna sit there and mumble shit behind our back and not say that shit with your fucking titties? Game's fucking over. Now what's up? So now my best friend popping her shit. Me and my best friend, we popping our shit to our manager. We like, well, if the shoe fit, wear it. We don't give a fuck about how nobody feel, bitch. We said you dumb and dumber, bitch, you dumb. Simple. If the shoe fit, fucking wear it. Okay? So that's when Big Bird heard us saying this, and Big Bird decided to say something, speak up.
Know that. Was I not gonna let her know that? The fuck? What? And if I really felt like it was a problem, I would have came to you. I never said anything.
Okay.
Like
Did I curse at you? Did I curse at you? Did I curse at her though?
She was saying a whole bunch of nothing. Big Bird was just popping out of the mouth. Friend saying, why you cursing though? Why you cursing though? It's not that deep. So that's when Big Bird decided to start walking up on us. Y'all, when I tell y'all, I put that motherfucking burger in my hand so fast. I was finna toss that bitch at her. Bro, when I tell y'all, she started walking up, the other manager pulled her and said, no. Cause me and best friend like, what you about to do? What you about to do? Promise you, the moment that you would have ran up to us and you got in front of us, it would have been a problem. But the manager saved you. The other manager saved Big Bird from getting her ass beat that day, okay? She saved your ass. An hour or two go by, we have a mediation with the manager that we were talking to, Big Bird, and the upper manager. We had a little remediation. We all hashed it out. We thought everything was cool, right? It wasn't. So after that first instinct, I told Elmo, as my friend, that this is somebody you're talking to. I'm like, hey, this is what me and Big Bird just got into it. I think that she's very weird and very much a liar, and she like to run with whatever somebody tell her. I think you need to cut that off, right? And as my homeboy, you would think that, right? Nah. He was just like, nah, like, it was that serious. I was like, nah, it wasn't that serious. I'm just letting you know we got into it. So if I start being really standoffish when I'm around y'all, don't say nothing. Don't be surprised. Elmo was like, cool. Boom. Weeks or two go by, y'all. Every day I'm getting into it with Big Bird. Every single time I turn around, she reporting me to the upper managers. She trying to write me up. She reporting me to corporate of Burger King. It's just like, you literally, it's like fucking with me. Like, you genuinely deep down is fucking with me, and it's really bothering me right now, because it's just like, now I'm at the point, is every day I come into work, it's a different situation every day. So as I'm telling Elmo this stuff, one day Elmo decided to just tell me, oh, don't tell me what y'all got going on, keep that between y'all.
I said, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
I didn't hear that. You said what again? He said, I'm not trying to get into that. I want to stay neutral. I don't want to pick a side. Don't tell me what y'all got going on. As my friend, you telling me that I can't come to you to tell you how your girl that you messing around with is bothering me in the workplace and making my work environment tough. Oh, you got me f***ed up. Mind you, I have done nothing to this lady at all. I have done nothing to this lady. This lady attacked us. She ran with the rumor and she don't like us. We did nothing to her at all. So please tell me, what are you talking about? Anyways, a month or two go by, we hash it out, right? Now, we get to work and the same shit keep happening over and over and over and over and over. And it's just like, it's really bothering me, because it's just like, as my homeboy, for you to tell me to do that and then you not wanting to cut her off after she is harassing me. Bro, that's so weird to me. That's so weird, and I cannot sit by, like, I cannot do that. I can't sit around and do that. I can't sit around and be this person and act like it's not bothering me, because it's bothering me. Because as my friend, you still dealing with the person who's literally making my life a living fucking hell. At this point, this is my op, and you falling in love with my op. That's weird. I started moving weird. I started acting different because I just could not do it no more, right? So then I stopped giving a fuck about it all. I accepted the fact that I can't change it. I have to come to work every day and see y'all together and y'all talk. You're going to keep talking to her. I accepted it. And this is where it kind of switched. I accepted it, but I started moving different. I stopped reaching out. I stopped calling. I stopped texting. I stopped doing my duty as a friend. And I let you live your life. Elmo is 19 at the time, and Big Bird is like 33. She manipulating people at work, trying to make me the bad guy. She is lying to you about me. She's talking shit to you about me. She's trying to get me fired. She keep reporting me. She's making my work life a living hell. She has 3 kids, all of them around the same age as you, because you're still in high school at the time. She's 33 and you're 19. Why are you even entertaining her? She is doing nothing for you, and it's weird and it's grooming at this point. It's very weird, and I did not accept the relationship. Time goes along, I'm dealing with it, I'm sucking it, I'm taking it to the chin like a fucking G, and I'm letting them do them. Now I done healed from it. I came to my friend, I told my friend, after we had multiple conversations about it, I was like, listen, I'm healed. I feel like as a friend, I should be able to be there for you. Despite how I feel, if this is who you want to be with, I should be there to support you, and you should be able to come to me and tell me how you feel about her and what y'all got going on, especially if it's going to be serious, despite every other red flag that's going on. We talked about it. I told him, don't, just keep it real with me, don't lie to me, and this, that, and the third, y'all. Why the fuck every single time it came to her, he After we had that conversation, y'all, but he just started being the worst fucking friend ever, okay? I mean, like, they on the phone. When one at work, they on the phone. When they both at work, they on the phone. They standing in the same fucking restaurant. He will be on Fry Station and she'll be on the grill and they on the phone. AirPod in, talking, chit-chatting. He at work, they'll be working together, bagging up orders together, doing drive-through together. Basically just two peas in a pod at work, right? So meaning that while if I'm there with them, I'm getting ignored. He's not talking to me. He's not engaging with me. He basically just acting like I don't exist. Oh, he also stopped reaching out as much. Remember how I told y'all we used to talk every single day. We did not go not one day without talking to each other. It would be big gaps now. He stopped calling me. He stopped texting me. He stopped checking up on me. He stopped into like being active in my life. And he basically was pouring more into old girl. He was pouring more into Big Bird. Big Bird. I was just like, this is all weird. So then one day I asked him, because we had the conversation that everything was cool, everything was all right. I asked him, I was like, oh, are you and Big Bird still together? Because I just genuinely just wanted to know. He said, oh, no, we not together. We don't talk no more. I haven't talked to her in a long time. Mind you, y'all, I'm seeing all of this. And I'm asking him because I was under the impression that y'all weren't together. Because he told me in that healthy conversation that he actually cut her off behind it and he's not dealing with her. So I'm under the impression that y'all not together, but everything that I'm seeing y'all do at work, all the chit chatting and talking y'all doing out at work is given totally different. So you say one thing and your actions show other. It's not lining up. So that's when I asked and you told me I wasn't together. I knew that was a lie. You can't manipulate me or lie to me or gaslight me. I knew it was a lie. I took that lie to the chin. I said, cool. Valentine's Day show up. I'm like, oh, what you and Big Bird doing for Valentine's Day? He like, I don't know. We ain't do nothing. I'm not buying nothing. He just like got this whole like lie in his head, this delusion that they not together, and he presenting it to me. And I'm just like, why the fuck are you lying? Because it's just like, why are you lying? We literally had a conversation that everything was good, even though you probably don't feel comfortable telling me about her. But it's like I gave you that reassurance that I don't care, that everything is okay. Like, you can tell me about her, I don't care. So you constantly lying for a month or two straight saying that y'all don't talk to each other, but everything that I'm seeing and taking a mental note of is going against what you're telling me. So then he started being secretive. He started being sneaky. He started doing a whole bunch of weird shit. And I'm just like, I can't take this no more. When God wanted me to know something, God showed me. God had literally, this was all divine timing, y'all. I promise y'all, it was all divine timing. So one day, I want y'all to keep in mind that Big Bird and Elmo was sneaking around at the job. Nobody knew that they were entangled but me, okay? Nobody knew. So they would like go off to the side and like the parking lots across the street and the gas station down the street to talk to each other and be with each other on their lunches or before they clock in and shit like that. One day, I went on my lunch. I don't eat Burger King, so I went down the street to a Wendy's. So it's a Wendy's right down the street. I decided to go down the street and go get me some Wendy's. I'm not thinking nothing of it. I'm just going to go get me some Wendy's. I pull into Wendy's and I see Elmo car parked. I'm like, oh shit, is that Elmo? Let's see if he's going to answer, because I wanted to see if that was him. Because if that was him, I was going to ask him, did he want anything? You know, are you free? Are you busy so we can eat lunch together? We can chit chat and talk like homeboys do. He didn't answer. Okay, so I checked his location because I have his location. I checked his location. His location was parked right next to me. So I drive past the car and I see two people in his car. Him in the driver's seat, and I see somebody else in the passenger seat. And y'all, I knew who was in the passenger seat because of the color hair. Big Bird had ginger hair. And I seen that ginger hair through his window because his tint wasn't that dark. When I tell y'all,
I remember thinking, I'm about to beat this bitch up.
Somebody is finna get it because I know this nigga just not tried to sit here and lie to me. This is all divine timing because it's just like I had my suspicions, but I could not say what it was. Even though I knew he was lying, I needed visual proof that he was lying. And when I got that, y'all, I promise y'all shit went left. I already told y'all he was already treating me weird. So I'm already slowly disconnecting myself. But that moment was the full fucking connect. It was a disconnect and I could not do that shit no more. And that's when I just went ghost. I said what I said and I was about to end the friendship. But something in my heart is telling me, Josh, do not end the friendship without talking and getting closure. I don't know why I needed to talk and get my point across because it feel like you playing with me. I reached back out. He gave me his ass a kiss. He basically told me he don't give a fuck. He not apologizing. He don't care. That's basically everything that he was saying inside a nutshell. He was saying how he's basically not apologizing for none of the lying, none of the manipulating, none of the gaslighting, none of it. He not apologizing for none of it. He don't care because he felt like that was best for him at the time. A week or two passed. He reached back out to me. He like, Josh, I really apologize. Like, I think we just need to be back being friends, this, that, and the third, and let's like rekindle what we had in our friendship because we were good friends, bro. Like, so I ended up agreeing to rekindling things and bringing back our friendship. But I told him like it's not going to be the same as it was before, but we can try to, you know, take baby steps and get it back to how we were before. We was doing that. Everything was going good for a month or two. He basically told me everything like. They still talking together. He told me what it was, and I was just like, okay, it is what it is. I accepted it. I can't do nothing but accept it. That's your life. I'm not trying to control you and like dictate your life, but it is what it is. We go along, steady things are getting back together, and everything is cool. And then he lied to me again. Every time it came to her, he lied. I asked him a question about what they were doing on a certain day. And he lied to me again. So you lying to me again. You steady lying to me again. Why are you lying to me again? Mind you, when y'all won't believe what I asked him and why he lied to me. I asked this dude, I said, are you going to go on lunch with her? Because y'all, we work the same shift this day, so we take our lunches around the same time. I said, are you going to go on lunch with her? Yes or no? He told me no. Y'all, I promise y'all, he told me no. When lunch came, why did I see him go around the back of the building and she picked him up? Mind you, we got cameras. It's a fucking Burger King. We have cameras. We can see everything around this bitch. I see him get in her car. When he came back for lunch, I instantly told him that's weird as fuck that you lying. And after this, y'all, I was so drained and so done because it's like you just keep adding on more bullshit over and over and over and over and over. He gave me this sincere apology. I paid the dust. Now, let's fast forward towards the end. They still together. Everything at work is cordial, I guess, between me and my best friend, Big Bird. Everything is just normal. We cool, and we just all vibing out, I guess you could say. We were all just co-workers, just doing what co-workers do. Speak when spoken to, speak when I needed to speak. Other than that, good morning. That's it. So, I don't know what happened inside this Burger King streets, but word got out that they was messing with each other. Word got out that they were messing with each other, and this shit was the funniest shit ever. Because at our Burger King, we have morning shift, night shift, and overnight, and midday shift. Everybody and their fucking mama started hearing about the rumor. So, y'all, why the fuck did he think that I exposed them, and that's how the rumor got around Burger King? He thought that I told all his business because he assumed in his head we not that cool no more. And he thought I exposed to my best friend their secrets about their secrets of them messing around with each other. You sat there and assumed that I ran and told your business because we were not as cool as we used to. Mind you, I have never sat in this boy's face and told him anybody business that I'm friends with or that I'm not friends with before. So how could you even think that was me who went and told your business and had somebody else do my dirty work for me? And y'all listen, the only reason that the rumor got out at the job is because that they would do things at work that everybody would just pick up on and just side eye. Like, they would be very touchy. They'll be hugging each other, rubbing up on each other, flirting with each other. Everybody would notice that they like step off and they go to the side and they have personal conversations. The shit that people do, like when you know they fucking around with somebody at work, that's the shit that they was doing. So everybody caught on to the rumor just because of their actions. And he assumed that it was us that exposed it all. And I confirmed it when this didn't even happen. You are not right in the head. So when it's all going down and everybody already hearing the rumors, is not confirmed because it's not. It's just a rumor. He come up to me and we talking on the phone about it. He gonna say, "Oh yeah, cause I don't know who to trust in this at this job, and that's including you. If I ain't gonna fuck with none of y'all." Some shit like that. He basically said something like, "Oh, and if I ain't gonna fuck with nobody in here." And I was like, "Including me?" He said, "Yep." I hung up the phone so fucking fast, you will never hear from me again, bitch. Because that was you telling me we've been friends for 2 fucking years. 2021, 2022, going into 2020 fucking 3 at the beginning of 2023, and you telling me that you think that I don't fuck with you and I'm exposing your bullshit and your secrets and you're not gonna fuck with me, nigga? I should be the one that you are fucking with. I should be the one that you are telling that you should have on your side, nigga, because I'm well connected inside this Burger King, and every rumor, every fucking rumor, mess, or anything that happened at fucking Burger King, I fucking know. It doesn't matter how big or small it is. Somebody can say right now there was a rat running through the kitchen, and I promise you, I would know that within the next 5 minutes. Another thing I forgot to add was, while all this was happening, my best friend was literally like protecting him. Mind you, she did not know the truth. She was just like, y'all need to stop being in his business. He's not like that. I doubt that's happening. Like, y'all are doing way too much. He just friendly. Y'all already know how friendly he is. He's not like that. So stop saying that they messing around with each other. Stop doing that. And he had the audacity to sit here and think that she went around with being messy saying stuff. Like, that's so weird. You to sit here and say you're not gonna mess with me and you don't trust me off of because of old girl? Oh, no talking. Anyways, fast forward 5 minutes later, we talking about it. He like, "Josh, I'm sorry, I this, that, and the third. Like, I didn't mean it, this, that." I'm like, yeah, nigga. After that, y'all, I'm at a 0. I'm done with the nigga. I cannot be friends with this nigga no more because it's just like you just keep putting me through this weird ass shit and you keep treating me like I'm shit, nigga. When I've been there for you, before Big Bird even came in the picture, nigga, I was your friend. Way before. You know how many people at Burger King didn't like you, nigga, and they was in your face, and I was the one who was defending you, nigga. Just no matter what it was, nigga, I defended you when you had people in your corner at that job and you decided to move different and go kick it with those same people who didn't like me or you or both. You are weird. You're weird, bro. You are weird. I don't care what nobody say, nigga. You are weird. This is what happened to where my love, my loyalty, my trust hit an all-time low, and I'm talking about like at 2% out of 100. Like, I do not trust nothing this dude is saying at all. One day he was late to work. I said, "Why were you late to work?" Mind you, he was supposed to be there at 1, but he got there at 2. One of our managers was just like, oh, where is Elmo at? Because I haven't seen Elmo in a while. I was just like, where is Elmo? He's supposed to be here 30 minutes ago. Almost 30 minutes ago, because at the time it was 1:30. I looked at his location, and he inside that parking lot that him and old girl be at. Mind you, I forgot to add y'all, after the rumors and stuff hit the fan, they was about to lose their jobs. He found out that she had a husband and like all this other baggage. He supposedly had cut her off and not talked to her. And everything was, that's when the relationship, our friendship got better. Our friendship got better once all that shit hit the fan and all the secrets got exposed. And he was started talking to me more, being cool with me more, reaching out more, and bring it back to like how it was day one, kind of, sort of. And this is the day that I guess he reconnected with her and he started acting weird again. So he reconnected with her and they in a parking lot across the street. I already knew what it was because they always in the same parking lot. And when my manager was like, do anybody know where he's at? I didn't even say nothing. I just kept working. I kept flipping my goddamn burgers and saying, hey, welcome to Burger King, I may help you. He come inside. It's like 1:54. He come inside the building. He smelled like straight. Mind y'all, he don't smoke. He do not smoke nothing. He don't smoke at all. So for him to come smelling like straight grass, I was just like, why do you smell like that and why were you late? Y'all, he gave me a whole story that's from opposites from what I know. He told me that he was home, he was dealing with family stuff and this, that, and a third. And I was just like, you were home? I'm saying this in my head. I said, all right, bet. Mind you, Big Bird is a smoker. She's smoker down. She smoke all the time. So I was like, okay, cool. He walked in, y'all. Like I told you, I think he walked in at like 1:55, close to 2. She come walking through the door at 2 o'clock. Time for her to clock back in to work. Why she smell like 2? I was like, yeah, you're done. You're done. The whole day y'all at work, I didn't say nothing. I was cool. I kept it player. I was cool. I text him. Let me go read the messages. Here you go right here, y'all. I said, hey, buddy, just wanted to say something real quick. If my context clues are right, I didn't appreciate being lied to about why you smelled like smoke and came in late today. I'm not mad or upset, and I'm not going to treat you any different. But if I'm right, I'm definitely disappointed because lying wasn't needed. You could have simply said I was out with people. He knew exactly what the hell I was talking about, and he didn't even have to think twice about who I could possibly be talking about or why this, that, and the third. And y'all, after that, I do not trust the dude, and I do not trust him. To this day, we're cool, but it's never ever going to be back how it used to be, how I would want it to be, because he be lying, he be treating me like trash. He show all the worst parts of him when he's with her. You took her back after she cheated on you, cheated with her husband, which is, when I quotes on husband, well, friend, because that's what she ended up saying, that's what he was, a friend. You are now sitting around somebody who is constantly manipulating you and playing with you and is basically using you, and you are okay with it because why? Why? So when I'm going through all this, y'all, when I said it's like my worst heartbreak, because this shit really took a toll on me, because it's like there's no way somebody I thought we were like this, we were locked in, nothing can come between us, become weird, bro. So to wrap up the video, because my camera ended up dying and it didn't end up recording the last 2 minutes or whatever, but to wrap up the video, I just want you guys to know, like, learn through me, okay? Please, please, please don't keep giving these people chance after chance after chance to fuck you over. If you have a good heart like me, it's okay to give chances and give grace, but it's like sometimes it get to a point. This friend literally became weird on me about 5 to 6 times within the span of like two to 4 months. You see what I'm saying? So it's just like, I just want y'all to learn from me, hear my story. I want to share my story and just let y'all know that y'all not alone. Learn from me and then just take what resides with you and just go. You know what I'm saying? But I hope you guys did enjoy the story time, and you mess with me because I mess with you. If you hit that subscribe button, follow me on my socials. Everything is linked in the bio below. I love you guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video.